Zhuo sits at her tiny desk, fresh-faced and 25, staring at an email that changed everything. You're now a manager. Overnight, her teammates became her reports. She knows zero about managing, and worse, they might be smarter than her. How does she not just survive but actually thrive? That first day feels like walking a tightrope without a net. Stay tuned to get the tricks she wished she'd had from day one. Julie's plunge into management wasn't glamorous. She had no manual, just raw anxiety. The first test, deciding whether to hire a candidate who seemed great on paper but didn't quite fit the vibe. Julie recalls sitting in a tiny conference room with her boss, debating over Marissa, a promising interviewee. Marissa's brilliant but somewhat abrasive style threw Julie off. Was she risking team harmony or dismissing a gem? That agonizing call foreshadowed countless future gut checks on hiring. Managing a team is like being an orchestra conductor tuning instruments. Each person has a unique sound, and your job isn't just volume control but harmony. You must fine-tune personalities, skills, and potentials to create a symphony, not just noise. Once Julie accepted this conductor mindset, things clicked. She learned that embracing the messy tuning process upfront saved headache months later. She stopped fearing wrong decisions and started treating leadership like iterative craftsmanship, a real mental game changer. Giving feedback isn't about sugarcoating. Early on, Julie wrestled with the compliment sandwich, that old chestnut of hiding criticism between fluff. Spoiler, it didn't work, so what flipped the script? Julie tried the classic compliment sandwich on a team member who slipped deadlines. She praised their creativity, then tacked on the critique and finished with great potential. The person walked away confused. Was it praise or criticism? The feedback muddled their growth rather than sparked it. She realized feedback is like a clear mirror. It shines light on what's real, no gloss needed. Instead of wrapping criticism, she started conversations with candid questions and specifics, treating feedback like a shared problem to solve rather than a secret punishment. This shift transformed her team culture. People stopped dreading feedback sessions and began seeking them. The surprising insight: brutal honesty wrapped in respect creates loyalty, trust, and faster growth, far better than any sandwich ever could. Firing someone you like? It's brutal. Julie faced this with a team member who struggled to collaborate, forcing her to untangle personal ties and professional reality in real time. One team member, Tom, was brilliant but couldn't collaborate. Julie liked him personally, which made considering firing gut-wrenching. She agonized, was he just having a rough patch or fundamentally a bad fit? The decision rattled her, but ignoring it risked the whole team's morale. Julie learned to ask, is Tom's problem a temperamental flaw or a lack of coaching? Like a mechanic diagnosing a car, she inspected the issue carefully before pulling the trigger. Sometimes what looks like a failure is actually fixable with the right support. Deciding to let go after exhausting training options wasn't just about cutting losses. It sent a clear message: team health comes first. The surprising payoff: her team's respect soared, knowing she balanced empathy with accountability, a tightrope every great manager must walk. Remember Julie's tightrope walk on day one: no net, just raw nerves. That desperation to get it right fuels every first-time manager's journey. The trick: treat your team like a musical masterpiece, speak with brutal kindness, and never shy away from the hard calls. Try this. At your next team check-in, ask one honest question that scares you. That's your start. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.